Welcome back to Martial Arts and Mental Netter. Today we're going to have some fun. Something, I'll just tease you with a little sacred science. Hey, sacred science. And let's start with sacred geometry. Now the Africans about 5,000, 6,000 years ago were doing sacred geometry. And I know when you go to high school, they say Pythagoras, the Pythagorean theorem, Pythagoras created geometry. Let me tell you something. Pythagoras' name is not Greek. It's Ptah-Horus. How's that for linguistics? Ptah-Horus, Pythagoras, Ptah-Horus. It's not a Greek name. Okay, so that shows you that they're playing with your head. Okay, so the ancient Kemet, people from Kemet built the pyramids at 3300 BC. At that time, they were already great in geometry. They already had the Pythagorean theorem at that time. Okay, so, but how did they do it? How did they actually start 3500 BC? How did they start the geometry, the process of mathematics and geometry, trigonometry and calculus? Well, they started with a point, just a point. So they took a blank piece of paper and they marked a point, or let's call it a ptah, And from there, they drew a line, a ray from the point. So they had Aten ray and they had ptah, a point and a ray. A point, ptah, and a ray, Aten ray. Thus. Then they drew a second ray, and the angle it represents became the Ankh-O, or angel. Ankh-El, or angel. And then they made a circle around the point, and that circle was called an Osiris. It was a recycling function. The circle was Osiris. Then we divided the circle into 60 parts, and we called those minutes, or min. Then we divided the circle into 12 parts, and we called those hours, or Horus. Hours, or Horus. Then this system put into an XYZ coordinate, making it 3D, became a ball, or a sphere. A ball. And then that sphere had XYZ coordinates, and they used the number pi to calculate the functions, the diameter, the volume. They use pi as a function calculation. It also could be used in a wave form. So they studied the waves in the oceans and the rivers, and they could use the waves as a pattern of light frequencies, light waves, energy waves. Measuring amplitude, frequency, using the number pi for your calculations. So this wasn't a great mystery. It's just that the Euro-American college systems could not give credit to Africans for creating geometry. They just couldn't do it. It was just not in their mindset to give credit. It's almost like Elvis Presley wouldn't give credit to Etta James, or the Beatles wouldn't give credit. John Lennon wouldn't give credit, even though it was proven that he stole the music from Chuck Berry. Or Led Zeppelin stole the music from I can't think who they stole their music from. Led Zeppelin stole music from Chess Records. Somebody in Chess Records. Anyway, it's pleasurism. They just can't do right. They just not going to do right. So, but it's, the cat's out the hat. Geometry comes directly from Africa, and they use the names of the letters themselves in their systems of science. This is also true of other sciences. You'll find that like Ptah becomes platinum, and Osiris becomes Au, gold. Aha. Au, gold, Osiris, Ptah, not close to it, is platinum. And then you have Mercury, Hg. You have sodium is natron, Na, sodium is natron. So they're very tricky about omitting, or the doctrine of omission means we just don't talk about it. We don't talk about why sodium is Na, but it's natron. That's the chemicals that the chemist people use for embalming, natron, and also for other things, sciences, natron. And of course, there's Helios, which is Helios. Okay, that's enough for now. That was just a teaser. Until next time, Hotep.